On the internet, you can discover a variety of various IELTS books and textbooks that claim to swiftly teach you how to write essays and letters, deal with the sections listening and reading, speak correctly with the examiner in the speaking section, and so on. Hi there, this is Manisha Naran. Welcome back to Leverage IELTS, brought to you by Leverage Edu, your trusted study abroad expert. See, despite finding n numbers of books on the internet, do not rely on the first textbook you receive because not every book includes truly helpful information regarding the exam. Also, each student has different learning needs. Someone needs to improve their grammar and vocabulary, others want to learn how to write an essay. As a result, the book should be chosen based on your specific needs. In this video, I'm going to tell you all about some amazing, useful books that will help you find the best one for yourself. Now, let's divide all the books into two sections. First, the books with exam samples, and in the second category, let's take books which have courses and strategies. You should surely practice and pass multiple IELTS test samples, noting time and using examples of answer responses before taking the real test. Let's start with my first recommendation from the first category. So, the first book I would like to recommend is Cambridge IELTS Practice Test Series. So, every year, Cambridge English Language Assessment releases a new edition with official IELTS test assignments. One big benefit of this is the accessibility of papers for both academic and general test modules. Each book contains 4 complete IELTS tests, each with answers to the tasks listening and reading, as well as examples of answers to the writing section, which can really help you, trust me. Now, every time you perform an IELTS test for practice, you can check your correct and incorrect answers and roughly imagine what score you would get at the present time. So, that's a bonus. And also, I would not suggest using earlier editions of this series because they might contain outdated material, obviously. Let's move on to my second recommendation, which is Cambridge IELTS Trainer. You must be wondering how this book differs from the last one. Look, the major difference between these two manuals is that the IELTS Trainer only offers test tasks for the academic module. This means that portions of reading and writing are not appropriate for educating students preparing for the general module of the exam. So, if you are someone who is going to go abroad for study purposes only, then you know now what to choose. Coming on to my next recommendation. Can you guess what it is? How can you? You are not as smart as me. Haha. It is one and only official IELTS practice material. See, if you really want to know कि examiner एक IELTS student में क्या देखते हैं, then I think this one can really help you. This book is primarily designed for instructors preparing for the IELTS exam, although it is also excellent for self-study. So basically, the thing is, it was created by Cambridge teachers and IELTS experts who spent years of developing the test. You will discover information on how each area is evaluated, as well as recommendations and comments from examiners. A great way to see what you really need to do to score the best in your potential. This course is divided into 2 sections, each of which contains trial exams for the academic and general modules, answers, forms for listening, reading, and writing, and answer keys and samples of writing and speaking assignments with examiner comments. This was all about the books which are there for you to practice. Now, what about the books through which you can know how to practice? What are the best strategies you can follow? And what are the techniques and all? Well, yes, वो तो मैं भी बताती हूँ, but books are also a nice option to start with. So, the first one is New Insight into IELTS. It gives full IELTS preparation. This book can teach students the abilities, language, and test procedures they need to confront IELTS with confidence by going through the test paper by paper and examining each task type thoroughly. The course contains a comprehensive answer key and a clear introduction to the test, making it one of the best IELTS books for classroom or self-study use. The biggest benefit of this book, in my opinion, is that the practical lessons are focused not only at completing the IELTS assignments, but also at learning the English language in general. But here is something important. This manual intended for students who already know English at an intermediate level, but are unfamiliar with the exam structure. Next one is Cambridge Objective IELTS. There are two books in this series, Intermediate and Advanced. The intermediate level lesson is intended for students who wish to score 5 to 6 on the IELTS. Objective IELTS Advanced is suitable for those who aim to get 6 to 7 on the exam. Both textbooks are enough for complete preparation for both the academic and general exam segments. Several chapters in each book include a wide range of subjects that support student interest throughout preparation and help in tracking progress. Each chapter contains activities for practicing vocabulary, grammar, pronunciation, as well as training problems from various portions of the test. A repetition part awaits you after every 3 chapters, offering even more realistic IELTS activities and displaying the results. And then the next book would be Check Your Vocabulary for IELTS. First of all, this book 1 is also suitable for students with less preparation. The book is divided into 2 sections. The first section is dedicated to basic vocabulary, which you will need for more than just the test. However, some of the phrases and idioms offered are introduced particularly for the use of the examination. The vocabulary for the exam subjects is presented in the second portion of the book. There are 3 tasks in each chapter in the second part. The first 2 activities introduce new vocabulary into the context, while the third, filling in passes, allows you to repeat and correct new phrases and idioms. Also, अगर आप कुछ topics से familiar हैं भी, then you can just skip them. No? पूरी book पढ़ना ज़रूरी नहीं है. Extract the things which you are lacking in. My second last recommendation is Barron's IELTS Superpack. This is a complete book since each element is discussed in great depth, making it easier to apply to an abroad institution. This book is considered one of the greatest books for general test preparation as well as academic preparation since it contains key suggestions that will help you learn a specific IELTS area using techniques. It will show you how to approach the questions with properly thorough descriptions. The Superpack edition contains several IELTS practice tests with 2 audio CDs for the listening exam, as well as a manual of vital IELTS terms with an MP3 CD, methods and suggestions with an MP3 CD. This one will surely improve your vocabulary by providing a variety of resources. This guide offers a thorough understanding of the exam as well as useful tips for IELTS preparation. Coming on to my last book, it is a book which will surely help you in the writing section as well as in the interview. It's English Collocations in Use. You must check this out if you want to sound like a native speaker. This book will help you improve your spoken and written English. This book has 60 lessons on various subjects. Each offers 2 pages of theory and practice activities with over 1500 collections. This book is appropriate for advanced and intermediate IELTS students. See, I know internet पर इतने options हैं कि हम confuse हो जाते हैं. What to choose, why to choose, and what is best for you. That is exactly why I made this video. Think it through. Even if you still have got any query, you know I'll help you all. Just drop them in the comment section. I hope you choose the best one for yourself. I'll be back with another video to make your learning easy. Till then, stay tuned for more content and don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon to make sure you are notified of all the upcoming videos.